everybody, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we are sitting in my room. I'm currently sitting on my bed. I lost my camera post for like my actual camera, so I'm having to like prop you up on my mantle. So welcome to this angle of my room. You can see my TV over there. So yeah. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I know I just said that, but still I kind of had like this weird talk. I am super rambly today because I haven't made a video in a while, and I just thought it was time and that it'd be fun to kind of get back and chit chat with you guys. So that's what we're gonna do today. If you've read the title of the video, it's actually 9 truths about eating disorders. Today, June 2nd, I know the video is not gonna go up on June 2nd because, you know, I'm an overachiever. On June 2nd, the World's Eating Disorder Take Action Day. So today I decided I'd share 9 truths about eating disorders with you. I know I said I wasn't gonna make a lot of videos about eating disorders, but I just kind of feel like I should talk about them when it's pressing, when it's on my heart, when I feel like I should talk about them, but I don't want it to kind of consume my life, if that makes any sense. I gave 10 years, well, like 10 and a half years, honestly, of my life to my eating disorder, and I'm done with that. I just figured I'd talk about it occasionally when it's on my heart. My hair is a mess. I just got off of work, you know, yay. This is an impromptu video, but I felt it's important to know. So let's go ahead and get into that video. So the first thing I kind of want to preface this video with is if you are new to my channel, or if you're just kind of clicking on videos just to see what they're about, I've struggled with an eating disorder for the past 10 years, but I am currently in recovery. But I just figured I should talk about it because so many people go for their entire lives without ever talking about it. And it's time to break a little bit of this stigma. So number one, the number one truth, or the first truth out of our 9, is that many people with eating disorders who struggle with eating disorders look healthy. Like, you would never know that they had an eating disorder despite them being seriously ill. Not everyone is hospitalized, not everyone, like, their labs aren't always bad. It just kind of depends, and that's what makes diagnosing eating disorders so tricky, so difficult, because people can go their whole lives and struggle and be really, really sick and really in need of help, but they look fine. So people just kind of pass it off and, you know, put things into other categories and they go undetected. That's the number one truth of today, is that many people who have eating disorders actually look healthy and you would never know it. So number 2 is that families are often not to blame for eating disorders. There are a few outlying cases where families have a lot to do with the development of an eating disorder, but it's very, very rare that families are the sole cause of a person developing an eating disorder. And oftentimes families are like one of the biggest major role players in treatment and recovery, and everything. That support system that a family offers is huge. So families, you know, woohoo, stick in there. It's hard, and a lot of stuff doesn't go as planned. A lot of stuff is really, really hard, and we really, really appreciate you for being there and being that support. It's a lot of work. It's no walk in the park for either person involved, but it really does make a huge difference and really kind of shows the support when support is kind of starting to dissipate. Yay, families! Number 3 is that eating disorders are health crises that often disrupt family life and personal lives. Like I said before, eating disorders take a huge toll on your entire life, on your family's lives. It definitely takes up a lot of space, a lot of time, a lot of energy. It just consumes your life to the point where you're not living a life, you're just living for your eating disorder, or your eating disorder is taking away your livelihood. You just start to lose vibrant aspects of your life that you don't even remember having in the first place. I agree hardcore with number 3 that eating disorders really take a toll on your personal life and your families, and like the people who love you and are affected by your life. It takes a lot out of you and out of them. So number 3, hard truth. Number 4, eating disorders aren't a choice, but they're actually a biologically influenced disease. I agree 100% with that. I feel like people who have eating disorders would never choose to have an eating disorder. It's not something that you choose to do. It's not something that's fun to do. It's not something that is just like this whole glamorous, you know,
Barbie life in the dream house
kind of deal. It's more like
Barbie life in the horror house.
Like, it's terrible. So I agree 100%. Eating disorders are a biologically based disease, and they're not a choice. Like, it's no walk in the park. It's no fun. So number 4, another hard truth. Number 5, eating disorders affect all types of people, all genders, all races, all creeds, all religions, all sexual orientations, all socioeconomic statuses, and eating disorders affect people of all shapes and sizes and body types and weights. It's not like you can just look at someone and automatically know that they have an eating disorder. Sometimes you can make assumptions, but you never really know what's going on in anyone's life. It just kind of makes it more secretive, more difficult to diagnose, because people really, you don't know until you know, you know?
Truth. Socrates. Yeah.
Number 6, eating disorders carry an increased risk of suicide and medical issues. When you're not eating, when you're not sleeping, or when you're eating too much and you're sleeping too much, or however your combo comes in to play, it can lead you to a dark place pretty quickly mentally. Your risk of having suicide or a suicide attempt definitely go up a lot. And also medical issues. Eating disorders take a toll on your life, from like heart problems to dental problems to bone problems to blood problems to hair loss to fatigue to fainting to you name it. And an eating disorder just does not help the situation at all. Like, not at all. Number 7, eating disorders, the environment and genes have a huge role to play in their development. Where you grow up, the way you're raised, like just kind of your overall natural habitat can really influence you if you're more likely to develop an eating disorder, in combination with your genes and your biological kind of design. Some people are more genetically dispositioned to develop an eating disorder than others. And number 8, genes alone don't predict if you're going to have an eating disorder. You can be more biologically dispositioned. The word for that, disposed. You could be more likely genetically to develop an eating disorder and not develop one at all, and you can be less likely to develop an eating disorder and develop one. Genes aren't the sole reason, purpose, end all be all do all that kind of cause a person to develop an eating disorder. It's just one of the factors. Eating disorders are multifactorial, and you know. Number 9, this one's more happy. Full recovery from an eating disorder is 100% possible. It takes a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of support, a lot of kind of communication and support and community, but it's 100% possible. You've got to work for it, and it's not easy work. It's a lot of work, and it's tiresome work, and sometimes it's like the most mundane, boring, just like let it be over already kind of work. But you can do it. You can do it. A day by day, bite by bite, meal by meal, you know, kind of the never ending cycle of I'm going to do the next right thing for me. And I know that's kind of like,
yeah, we can do it.
But I truly believe that 100% people can recover from an eating disorder. I don't think it happens overnight. I don't think it happens over years. I think it happens throughout a lifetime. I think every day that you choose recovery is a step in the right direction. Like I did in my eating disorder video, like a few weeks ago, I'll leave the links down below for you or for someone you know, someone you love, maybe just if you're curious to find out about it. I'll leave links down below for eating disorder help and family help and everything. Just like if you have questions about eating disorder, if you yourself are struggling or you know someone who's struggling, you can go down to the links below and, you know, reach out to someone. I'm sure all of these sites if I'm not mistaken, they all kind of like have a hotline or a chat room that you can ask questions, and people will be there, professionals will be there to kind of help you out or direct you in the direction of a professional. And if you just ever have questions for me, feel free to ask, either comment down below, or you can always ask me on Being Betsy Belle, my Instagram for my YouTube page. And I hope you guys feel comfortable enough to ask me questions either on my Instagram or to reach out to these people down below. I can't stress enough that reaching out, talking with people is one of the best ways to kind of nip this in the bud and kind of take a weight off of your own shoulders of having to harbor these secrets. I just wanted to say, you guys, that I appreciate you. I appreciate the love and the support that I've gotten since making my eating disorder truth video. I hope you guys like these 9 truths. If you want to see more videos like this, comment down below. I'll do my best to kind of get to your questions and get to all of your kind of curiosities about this. Be sure to give this video big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It's free and it's fun. I want to thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video.